Well, it took just 1 hour for Caitlin Clark's return to Carver Hawkeye Arena to be sold out. Tickets went on sale at 9 this morning. They were all gone before general sale to the public.
Angel Reese might be in for a rude awakening when she takes a look at the turnout for her LSU homecoming game. Just months ago, she confidently claimed that she brings the eyeballs to the WNBA, but the numbers tell a different story. Right now, $29 tickets for her exhibition game against Brazil remain untouched, while Caitlin Clark's matchups are commanding thousands on the resale market. Let's set the scene. Angel Reese's Chicago Sky game is struggling to put fans in seats, even with rock-bottom ticket prices, while Caitlin Clark's return to Iowa with the Indiana Fever is nothing short of a spectacle. The arena is packed, the crowd is electric, and fans are shelling out serious cash just to witness her in action. This isn't just another game announcement, this is a wake-up call that has the entire sports world buzzing. The Indiana Fever played their cards brilliantly, orchestrating a preseason homecoming game for Caitlin Clark at Carver Hawkeye Arena, the very place where she became a college basketball legend. But here's what's insane. Not even the most die-hard WNBA enthusiast could have predicted the sheer level of demand for her return. So let's get real. Who's the true superstar here? One player is selling out arenas in record time while the other? Well, let's just say you could take your entire family to an Angel Reese game for less than the price of a fast food combo meal. Imagine declaring yourself the face of the WNBA only to have your tickets collecting dust like clearance rack leftovers. Reese can talk a big game, but numbers don't lie. Caitlin Clark is single-handedly fueling a historic surge in WNBA ticket sales. And the stats? Absolutely mind-blowing. The cheapest resale tickets for Clark's game, yes, the worst seats in the house, started at $59, and those were the bargain deals. Prices only shot up from there. For die-hard Clark fans who wanted to get up close and personal, things got even crazier. Courtside seats skyrocketed past $4,740 each. That's more than what you'd pay for many NBA playoff games. Let that sink in. Nearly $5,000 for a preseason exhibition. If that doesn't scream the Caitlin Clark effect, then what does? And here's the kicker. The demand for Clark isn't fading one bit. Just like last year, she's still the hottest ticket in town. And let's not forget, this isn't even a regular season game, it's a preseason matchup. Yet in minutes, tickets vanished. Some say it sold out in 40 minutes, but insiders claim it was actually closer to 20. The demand was so overwhelming that the ticketing website crashed. You could have refreshed your screen non-stop and still walked away empty-handed. But the real jaw-dropper? The moment that game sold out, the resale market went nuclear. Within hours, sites like StubHub, Vivid Seats, and SeatGeek were flooded with listings at absolutely wild prices. Meanwhile, over in Angel Reese's camp, it's an entirely different reality. Reese's LSU homecoming tickets, the cheapest resale started at just $29. And here's the awkward part. Days later, those $29 tickets are still sitting there. LSU's 13,000-seat arena has no sellout buzz, no frenzied ticket rush, just open seats waiting for anyone to claim them. Right now, you can still grab a seat for $36 on Vivid Seats. StubHub, still plenty of $29 options left. So let's talk about impact. Caitlin Clark isn't just packing stadiums, she's making the WNBA relevant on a whole new level. She's the reason people are actually tuning in. Meanwhile, the biggest splash Reese is making? Getting exposed in ticket sales. Some say Reese will close the gap, maybe, but right now she's miles behind Clark. Clark is out here smashing records, while Reese is struggling to move tickets like it's a clearance sale. And the gap between them, it's only getting wider. Caitlin Clark has major endorsements, top-tier media attention, and the respect of NBA icons. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, they're tipping their hats to her greatness. Reese, on the other hand, has leaned into the villain role. But here's the thing, if you're gonna play the bad guy, you better be box office. And right now, nobody's buying tickets to her show. Premium seating tells an even harsher truth. Want to sit near the court for Reese's game? That'll cost you just over $100. Similar seats for Clark's game? Good luck affording them. At this point, the Caitlin Clark phenomenon is undeniable. She's not just playing in the WNBA, she's transforming it. And while others are still trying to prove their worth, Clark has already cemented her status as the league's biggest draw. And the scariest part? She's just getting started. In just a matter of hours, ticket demand skyrocketed into the thousands. Basketball fans everywhere took notice. Social media erupted with ruthless side-by-side comparisons. Angel Reese's LSU homecoming game struggling with empty seats, right next to Caitlin Clark's completely sold-out showdown in Iowa. And the comments? Absolutely savage. One fan didn't hold back. The only reason people go to watch Angel Reese play is for the chance of being on her blooper reels. Another went even further. I'd pay big money to watch Caitlin Clark. I wouldn't even turn on free TV to watch Reese and her comedy. For Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, this is nothing short of a PR nightmare. She's been calling herself the face of the WNBA, yet her team can't even sell out a preseason game, despite tickets being dirt cheap. Even with all her social media hype and constant headlines, fans are making their choice loud and clear with their wallets. Social media clout can only get you so far. Ticket sales tell the real story. And when it comes to true impact, Caitlin Clark is operating on an entirely different level. But this isn't just about filling seats. This is about pure dominance. Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA with the weight of history on her shoulders. The hype was astronomical. The expectations? Even higher. Could she actually deliver? Could she survive in a league that had humbled even the greatest college stars before her? What happened next? No one saw coming. She didn't just live up to the hype, she demolished it. Night after night, she rewrote the record books, packed arenas, and forced the entire basketball world to stop and take notice. But don't get it twisted, this wasn't easy. The league tested her. The physicality was brutal, the pressure suffocating, the scrutiny relentless. Defenders didn't just guard her, they targeted her. She was knocked to the floor more times in one season than most veterans experience in 5. The message was clear. Caitlin Clark wasn't going to waltz into the WNBA and take over without a fight. But she never backed down. She took the hits and kept rising. She adjusted to suffocating defenses. She faced the impossible expectations and somehow exceeded them. By season's end, Clark wasn't just the best rookie, she was one of the most impactful players in the entire league. 769 points, shattering a rookie scoring record that stood for nearly 2 decades, 47 assists, the most ever in a single WNBA season. And when she became the first rookie in league history to record a triple-double, not once but twice, it became undeniable. Caitlin Clark wasn't just playing in the WNBA, she was redefining it. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever, a team that had been buried in irrelevance for years, suddenly became the hottest ticket in basketball. Sold-out arenas, record-breaking TV ratings. Even opposing teams had to move games to bigger venues just to accommodate the Caitlin Clark frenzy. The Caitlin Clark effect wasn't just a catchphrase, it was a movement. But the battle wasn't just on the scoreboard. Clark wasn't just playing basketball, she was surviving a war on the court. Game after game, defenders got extra physical, hitting her hard, trying to slow her down. Her turnovers piled up, a record 2-23, the most in a single WNBA season. Every mistake was magnified. Every off night became a headline. The pressure? It never let up. Where others might have crumbled, Caitlin Clark adjusted. She took the punishment, found new ways to attack, and embraced the struggle instead of running from it. And the result? She didn't just survive, she elevated the Indiana Fever into a playoff team for the first time since 2016. The WNBA is stepping into a new golden era. But make no mistake about who's leading the charge, Caitlin Clark. The WNBA Rookie of the Year race is reaching a boiling point. Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark, the #1 overall pick, and Chicago Sky's Angel Reese, the #7 pick, are going head-to-head in a battle that's electrifying the league. Both rookies are making serious noise in their debut season, and with every game, the competition only gets more intense. This isn't just a race, it's a showdown for the ages. Caitlin Clark isn't just the most exciting thing in basketball, she's the most bankable and the kicker. Do you agree? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Check out the next video on your screen, and we'll see you there. Thanks for watching.